Alright, here we go. The other winner semis match. I know that, for instance, a tournament a few nights ago, Epic Gabriel lost to Raven King, another Ike player, in winner's bracket, and then beat him in the run back. And based on the results I've seen from other characters and players in this matchup, I'm inclined to say it's fairly even. If any of you are Ike mains or Rob mains in the chat, by all means feel free to corroborate that information. Right now though, Yez has the gyro, which is just going to be one of the things that makes it a lot easier for him to get in, but he seems really thrown off by the high tempo that is Epic Gabriel. One of the things that Gabriel does really well that you don't see that much, even with how good a lot of Rob's strengths can facilitate it, is he's so good at just using his really fast buttons and lots of timings that don't really throw you off, or that do throw you off, and in addition to that, just give you very little room to breathe. He's probably one of the highest APM players in the world as far as the way he positions himself and just continuously applies pressure on you. He's by far the most in-your-face of all the top Rob players, and it can definitely throw you off if you're not used to it. This matchup's pretty even. I trust your opinion on it, Dark. Oh, that was such a good idea, but he just didn't have quite enough ground. I think that's it. Yep. Gabriel's just gotten not necessarily that many more neutral wins, but the neutral wins he's getting, he's just making count so much more than Yez is. Yez has had good opportunities for damage output and combos, but they just haven't quite panned out due to a variety of microspacing issues, and just Gabriel continuing to put himself in situations that Yez seems just a little bit unprepared for. These slight discrepancies in what he expects versus what's actually happening are just causing immense issues for him right now. Right now he's just taking far too much damage off of just the most minute neutral interactions. It's even when he's getting hits like right there, like to see that Nair didn't convert into anything. He's finding openings, but it seems like the pressure of Gabriel has caused him to doubt himself just enough to where he's not really pressing forward enough to really meaningfully convert off of them. And it's just causing a lot of problems. Although this is Rage Ike. If he can get just one good read and kill Gabriel like as soon as possible, hope's not lost. Never mind, it is. He got a little bit greedy there, but Gabriel did an excellent job specifically calling out that jump. Notice how Gabriel's specifically relying on just constantly applying that grounded pressure. He is making you feel nervous just standing still anywhere in particular. He's trying to facilitate you going more in the air so that he can just swoop you out with up tilts into up airs, which is raw up airs, and it also makes it prime munching material for just Nair into imagination confirms. It just makes it really scary for him. Although as strong of a player as Yez is, I have to imagine that he can definitely make some necessary adaptations. The first thing he needs to do is find a way to slow down Gabriel's APM though. He is just moving too fast and just imposing his will on him far too much. That's actually a pretty accurate description of Epic Gabriel, not just how he plays, but as a person. He is one of the most energetic people I've ever known in the Smash community, Twilight Avenger. And he's found a way to make it work as a player. What happened to the other commentators? Audio issues, Burgundy. So essentially, Discord just decided it didn't want to work anymore, so I'm doing solo commentary now. Not sure why that happened, but it be that way. This is winter semis, Frio. I have to wonder what their counter picks are. I would assume Gabriel has the good sense to specifically ban, say, Battlefield and Yoshi stories. Oh, Discord got DDoS the other day and several servers went kaput. Bleh. How unfortunate. I'm not entirely surprised, although that's still disappointing. Did that happen to a few other places as well? Like, I remember one of my Twitch streams just crashed, and apparently like a million other streams and other things crashed too. H-Box is out, he lost a sharp. Alas. Well, although I never root for someone to lose like that, at least he lost right in time for his pool in Domix. That's both a blessing and a curse when you think about it. I'm really surprised that Gabriel specifically allowed Battlefield here, though. He must be confident in his ability to live long and compensate for all that extra damage output that Yes is going to be able to get off of just the most random of nairs at this point. Smart of Yes to air dodge onto the platform instead of trying to force something else. Gabriel will specifically go for up tilts when you're above him there because he knows if you do a directional air dodge and you don't land on a platform or something like that, he can just frame trap you and grab you yet again, which is what happened there. Excellent quick draw. Yes has been so good, just in general, this entire tournament, about using quick draw as a way of just discouraging people from using the type of grounded microspacing that you typically use to just hold Ike at bay and, to an extent, discredit his lower movement options. It's very respectful, Broski, and just like that, Yes decides to go for the trade. Fun fact, when you have someone in that upbeat drift with Ike, you can actually drag them with you. Oh no! Bruh. Bruh. As a wise man once said, they really do be that way. Well, at least the game didn't last too long. Good stuff to Epic Gabriel for clutching out another game and forcing Yez into quite the hole here with a 2-0 win. Correct, Frio. If you're a subscriber, you can enter for free. That's it. That's the only requirement. People really be thanking Sakurai for everything. I mean, the man who pours his heart and soul into the game. Even if you might not agree with every game design decision. Wow. What a respectable man. Gabriel fighting like a... Never mind, not a man of honor. He had his moment, but then he attacked him while taunting. The gravest of sins. You sullied it. You sullied a beautiful moment. For what? For victory that will be hollow. Well, he doesn't seem to mind. He's taking that W anyway. Still, he's just getting a great lead, but right now Yez is just trying to move forward enough and just find these openings. The only problem is Gabriel's still just doing far too much damage off of just the most random of neutral wins. he hasn't been able to successfully slow down Gabriel's APM. Although with an excellent neutral call out on that falling with up air, he's able to finally secure things and somewhat equalize the game. The only problem is he's still taking far too much damage. He needs to stop the bleeding. Or at the very least, get himself in a position to where he can cause enough damage that he can threaten rage kills off of various things. Excellent parry by Gabriel. Notice how Yez is not really doing that much to vary a lot of his aerial falling timings, and because of that, Gabriel has caught on and is specifically using that to reliably get... Oh no, that's it. The slightest of misjudging on that distance to the ledge, just like that. Gabriel finds himself in winners finals against MK Leo. Albeit not in the most ideal of circumstances, but that is absolutely a we take those moment. Well, I'm gonna message Linku and Ray Calm, see if Linku's back.